Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll call for the fair catch here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Sanders. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Arizona State. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Single back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Chris, he's very fortunate here not to give up a safety. This defense putting a lot of pressure, anticipating this is a great time to attack, and it pays off. They come up with a big sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Football comes out.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it to the left. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Colorado. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll test the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Not much on that play, brought down short. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Colorado. This one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he's going to float this one to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Buffs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Brown.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. What have they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? They'll try to run this one in. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Arizona State, 27.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Easy.
Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Sanders. Pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's caught. It's Douglas. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Sanders. Catch made on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes will look to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff heading left. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes, down big. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. And gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a run to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sanders. And he will be sacked. Trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Bauer, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.